gun is my rectum. They drove themselves to the hospital. Just fired a shot there. That's the poor nurses.
I want to show you something.
Mary? Is there a man over there? That man's got two arseholes.
Ah.
Have you seen how they're trying to stop people talking in cinemas?
My name is Catherine Small and I am a cinema ninja. The role of a cinema ninja is to basically help the cinema stop any naughty behaviour in the cinema.
To open my door.
They're trying to keep the noise down by creeping up to people in the dark. Excuse me, you fucking hell! What are you trying to do?
Where?
Myself, you
Oh bloody hell, where the fuck is it? It's like the Terminator thing. Yeah, there it is.
Mind you, pre-warning, this is my silliest joke ever, but I fucking love it. Mind you, I'd love to see their war cry. Pa 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 pa.
Go, that motherfucker. Okay, now they're asking me to destroy something. Fuck no. Okay. The fuck down.
Top of the morning to you, ladies. My name is Jacksepticeye. Welcome to my floor. Welcome down. It's a nice floor, good and sturdy. Keeps me grounded. Well, welcome to an opening fan gift video thing. I didn't go to a convention to get gifts. If any of you are wondering, like, where the hell did he get all that? It's from tour. When we went around Europe, a bunch of people gave us a lot of stuff throughout each city that we went to, and I have a box of stuff here. Not all of it is here. There's still a box full of letters and everything that I won't be going through in this video. As I always say, the letters are more of a personal thing that people write specifically to me. So I'd rather read them in my own time. And a couple of stuff that's attached to those. But this is a box of... There's a lot of stuff in this, but it's not everything. So I just wanted to go through some of this to show some of my appreciation for the things that people gave to me along this trip, because there's some really, really fantastic stuff in this, and really, really fantastic stuff that's not going to be in this video, and I really do appreciate it. It was very sweet of you guys to give us so many gifts. And then there's some other stuff that I took pictures of and everything. It's a big old hullabaloo. It's kind of hard bringing around all the gifts whenever you're going on tour, because you're on a bus and you only have a finite amount of space. So I'm going to get to whatever I can in this. So let's bring in the box. All right, first things first. It's Spider-Man, baby. Somebody at all. People ask for food, people ask for things. I jokingly asked for Spider-Man, but I asked for pins and Spider-Man. The pins were a thing that I actually started collecting on my jacket. I posted about them as well from each country. So each country I went to and each city I went to, I had a different pin for each venue. So I'm going to put them all on a board at the end, and then I'll remember that for that specific version of that tour. But I also jokingly asked for Spider-Man because I wanted Spider-Man to show up. So some places gave me little plushies of Spider-Man, so that explains this little guy. Go, Spider-Man! And yeah, also that would explain the Spider-Man hat, for any of you wondering. I can't put two hats on. What is this, Crazy Town? Somebody made me the coolest little bud. They made me Bud from Grow Up or Grow Home. Isn't it so cute. He even has a little bud on him. Oh, man. I love this little guy. He's so fucking cute. But if only I had stuff for you to climb. And I think they might have 3D printed this. I'm not sure. It looks like it has some of the marks of a 3D printer on it, which is just so fucking cool. Man, I don't know if these are actually a thing that you can buy, but I'm just so happy that I have one now, and he has so many different points of articulation. He's hard to stand up. He doesn't really stand up too well on his own, but just like Bud from the game, neither does he. He has trouble walking around as well, but really freaking cool. I can just see you like right there. There we go, me and Bud. I'm afraid to move his hands or anything. Blast off, Bud! Hiya, Georgie. What a nice boat. Do you want it back? This is something somebody put in the box, and I don't know if it was for me or for Aaron and Danny. I don't know. It ended up in my box, and I freaking love it. He's going on my shelf. A little tiny Pennywise with his little hair, and he's got these little balls on his feet. I don't know what they are. They look delicious though, and I want to eat them. But really cool. He's got Geordie's little boat with him. Another one of my precious friends. This was adorable because I pulled this little guy out of the box, and everyone was like, "Oh, so cute!" And then I was like, "Wait, there's something on the back." And then everyone just let out a collective, "Oh!" And I just sat there all giddy, holding Molly in my hand. He says other things. You okay? Do you say Eve? I've never had a Wally plush before. I like that you can actually like move his eyes up and down. He's so freaking cute. Thank you for this. Watch. It's fucking awesome looking. And then you can have it like this, and then you go whoop, and then it pops down, and it's an actually fully functioning watch. Oh, freaking cool that the time is not right on it right now. It says that it's like 5 past, but Jesus, really freaking cool.
Yellow.
It's really well made too.
That's
like
one key card.
Thank you. Fellow Ravenclaws, unite! I'm kind of coming around to the idea of being a Ravenclaw. I didn't like it at first because I thought, that's not Gryffindor. But now I'm kind of like, hell yeah, book smarts. We have a Jacksepticeye.
Fucking hell, it's the first time I've seen this guy.
How cute is that? Very, very cute. It's so soft as well. Oh, look at the box. Trico! What are you doing, buddy? Somebody made this amazing Trico. Somebody who I've seen talk about it on Tumblr a bunch, and then they showed up at the Amsterdam show, which was the first show, and gave me a Trico. Look how fucking cute he is. Yeah, he looks like an actual dog or puppy, just like, oh, they're so adorable. He's got giant wings, and he's so soft and fuzzy, and he's got a big long tail, and big feet. You're so cute, Trico! My little Durkadur! Trico! Oh, I don't know where I'm going to put you, because you're quite big, but I'll find a place for you, Trico. I'll find a place. Imagine if that was a real animal. Not like the full-size Trico, but this version.
Yeah!
Imagine if you could have a Trico this size that would bound around your house. It's like a little dog. I love it. Somebody made me a cross-stitch of sands and papyrus. Jack. Hope you like it, from Sophia. Thank you, Sophia. I freaking love it. It's really, really well made.
Okay.
It's so awesome. I'm going to find a place for this on a shelf somewhere, just to prop it up, because it is in a frame with a back and everything on it. But thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Somebody gave me Pokemon Sun and Moon trading cards. I don't do anything with Pokemon trading cards anymore, but I definitely appreciate them. It kind of takes me back to a time, because I remember when Pokemon cards first came out, and that feels like such a long time ago by now. It's like, yeah, wow, Jack, you must be really old. Yeah, I am. Shut up, kids. But yeah, I remember collecting Pokemon cards and being so obsessed with them back then. So this is a nice little nostalgia trip. Somebody give me a little tracer as well. I don't know what kind of tracer this is. It's like a mini pop vinyl or something. Can you focus? There we go. The world can always use more heroes. Jesus, Tracer. Somebody also gave me a little bobblehead Deadpool. Which is so cute. Well, one eye is staying still and the one on the outside, the one on this side looks like it's flying around, but the other one is perfectly still. Why is that? That's bizarre. He's so cute though. I love Deadpool. And I don't have a Deadpool pop vinyl, or if I did, I think I might have thrown it away, but this is a much cooler one. There's very few bobblehead pop vinyls, and I don't actually have any of them, so thank you so much for this. And the fact that it's a Deadpool one is even better. Maybe I should make him a Tracer fight on top of Trico. Or him and Pennywise. Oh, look who we have in here. It's your boy, Auntie, ready to fuck some shit up. He's even got a tiny little knife. His body was weak. Could you imagine if I looked like this as I did the Antisepticeye stuff? How ridiculous would that be? Oh, he's so squishy. Also, his knife, it looks unassuming, right? It's actual metal. Like, if I poked someone hard enough with this, I could actually stab them. Which is amazing. Little Auntie. Look at him glitching out all over the place. Oh, he's so adorable. Thank you, whoever gave this. That was one of the things to pack all the stuff down. A lot of the packaging. Ed and his Pamog Man, they like to roll the dice. These are awesome. They're a bit fuzzy. They got a little fuzzers going on them, but they're freaking adorable.
Oh, guys, if you don't know what Cuphead is,
but I can't remember the
basically
the best of buds hanging out.
How should I say it?
Wasn't so absolutely agonizing, painstakingly brutal.
Game
I might be able to love
where you would literally rate it. So let's just say I started playing it on my channel. I would rage 24/7.
Oh, and they're bringing out pop finals of Cuphead and Mugman, and they look really, really good. I need to get them. And the Devil. Ah, yeah! Somebody drew me as Vivi. Or didn't draw me as Vivi, but drew Vivi in the style of Jacksepticeye with his little Septiceye staff. This is from Vicky. Hope you like the drawing. I do. I freaking love it. It's fantastic. I love the little green bubbles all around him. That must have taken forever. But it looks really, really nice. It's very pleasing. That was, people kept asking me on the tour who my favorite video game character was, and Vivi was always one that popped back up every now and then, just because I love Vivi so much. And Vivi's supposed to be like 8 years old in that game, in Final Fantasy IX. And he goes through such a transition over the whole process of the game. So, I don't know, I just like him a lot. And the fact that Septiceye Sam goes perfect with it. People drew me as Cuphead again, a different type of Cuphead, and there's another picture in the back. Top of the morning to you laddies! Look how badass I look. I look like I don't give anybody a care. I don't look like I pay any mind to anybody. This is from, Ellie. I couldn't read the Ellie, but then it says also known as Bub Ellie. Oh, that's cute. Thank you, Ellie. I really appreciate it. Wait, are both of these from the same person? They might have actually just been thrown into the same thing. Nope. This is from Victory Ave oh, God. Sometimes it's hard to read the handwriting. Look, from Rika in Portsmouth. Oh, this was a good one. I posted a picture of this from the PAX party where the Polaris people had a sign saying, "Can you give this to Jacksepticeye?" Because then you can go into the photo booth and you can hold it up and ha ha ha. So I just took a picture with it because I thought that would be hilarious. I didn't even hold it up the proper side of my head. I thought I held it up the opposite side. From Setley. It's kind of hard to read some of these, I'm sorry. And then under the caption on Instagram, I said, "Can you?" Because can you give this to Jacksepticeye? So somebody printed it out and gave me this. This picture is from Mayorspace, and we actually took some pictures. They made one for Aaron and Danny as well, and they're fucking awesome. Thank you so much. We really, really appreciated them. I don't know if they uploaded the picture up. We all took a picture with our versions of these, so look forward to that if it hasn't gone up already. I think they might have been uploading it, so thank you very much. Man, I almost gave all the credit for all these pictures to one person. Sorry, my mistake. Thank you, everybody. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look what it is. It's Scary Terry, bitch. A Nightmare on Scary Street. This is a really freaking cool poster. It just says bitch at the bottom. Oh, bitch. I love that episode. It's so good. This is from Rick and Morty. For any of you who don't know or don't recognize the art style and the fact that he has testicles on his chin, should probably give it away because they hide testicles everywhere in that show. Testicles and penises. But
Super cool girl, aspirational friends. Lifestyle ad with Bud Light at the end. Marketing gimmick, hot women, hot men. Even the rabbits, 8 out of 10. Fresh, smooth, lighthearted beer for a try-hard world. Don't overthink it, just watch it swim. Follow your heart, these pants look quite tight. Drink with your face, like David Bud Light.
He was supposed to be like Freddy Krueger, but he had a soft side as well. He had a family, and he said bitch after everything. It's like, don't even trip, dog. Oh, bitch. So thank you for this. This is a big-ass poster. I don't know where I'm going to put it, but I'll try and find a place. Oh, speaking of posters, I think I know which ones these are. Yeah. We got kind of confused about this. Look at this one. Ready Player 3. It's me, Aaron, and Danny. Isn't that cool? Wait, I'll hold it up closer so you can get a full picture of it. Look, the three of us are playing games. This is from Blood Dinner. It's supposed to be like Blood Dinner. Blood Dinner. See if you gave a real name in the letter. From Dan Scarlett. Thank you so much. These are great. But the reason I'm saying that we got confused by them is that this thing said for Jacksepticeye, and then I opened it up and there was 3 of them. So I thought, oh, one for me, Aaron, and Danny. And I was going to give them each one as well. But then there was one saying for Game Grumps, and there was 5 posters of the exact same in that one. So we got a little confused by that. But hey, man, the more posters, the merrier. Maybe I should sign them and send them back, and then you can sell them. I'm only joking, of course, but thank you so much. This is really good. Ah, yeah, this thing. This is so fucking awesome. It's a little Sam, but when you turn it, it makes a weird sound, by the way. He moves. It's a little stiff. There's a part of it that gets a little stiff, but it's like Sam and ocean. The motion in the ocean. Sam's on the waves. Sam's hanging 10. Isn't that cool? I've never gotten anything like this before. This is really, like, well made. So good job on that. Did you make this for some sort of class or something? I don't even know how you make these, but fucking awesome. Thank you. Hey, look. It says Undertale on it. How cute is that? It's got a little love heart in the middle. Right there. Yeah. Well, you can read it backwards as well, but this is the way it's supposed to go. It's like a tiny little scarf. This picture comes from Sean. Thanks for always making me smile. Love, Gabby. Look at that. Look how fucking cool that is. I'm trying to get it so you can't like see all the lights and everything. Isn't that Gabby Piper? Thank you so much. I love this because you can really tell the amount of effort that went into making it. So thank you. Oh yeah, this was really sweet of somebody to do. From Jax and Shannon Bishop, in honor of your first but not last UK tour. This is my own star. My own star on like the Walk of Fame. Sorry, just hello, you can see yourself doubled up in there. My first star on the Walk of Fame. It says Jacksepticeye on it. And then underneath it says, well, you can probably read it yourself, but I can't read it backwards. It says, Jacksepticeye, on the occasion of the placement of your star on the Star of Fame database, 15th of October, 2017, presented by the Star of Fame Foundation. It's so fucking cool. I have my own star. I mean, not really. There's not a fucking star on the Hollywood strip. Or is it Vegas? Where are the stars? I don't have my own Hollywood star in the pavement or anything like that, but this is like a thing to honorary that. That's not words. I don't know what I'm saying, so I want to put this up somewhere. This is the type of thing that if I had an office, this is like one of the incentives to get an office, is to just have a place where I can hang up all of this stuff. It'd be fucking awesome. I want to do that. I want to put these all in a really cool place to put them all together. Ooh, yeah, this one. This was made by a very, very lovely girl who I met outside the venue. She was from Spain, I think, and she also gave me some coffee. But it's from Marilyn S. It's really fucking cool. It's me at the bottom, and you have Bill Cipher up here from Gravity Falls. You have Rick and Morty. You have Shadow of the Colossus, Last Guardian. You have an Oxenfree radio thing. Down here we have Sans. We have the boy from Limbo. It's a doubled up picture. There's a bigger one behind it. The boy from Limbo, Fran Bow, and May from Night in the Woods. It's really damn good. I love the colors in it. They're so vibrant and saturated. That's the kind of shit I love. So thank you for that. And I met her outside the venue as well, and she was very sweet. Also got this lovely picture from Shootblock. Shootblock. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Sorry. I see you on Tumblr all the time. So thank you for this. You were at the Denmark show, I believe. I remember opening this up in the green room after the Denmark show, so thank you so much for this. I don't know if you were actually there or you gave them to somebody else to give to us, because sadly you don't know who's in the audience, but thank you so much. It's really damn good. I need an anime. Can I be in an anime already? I'll keep the hair green if I can be in an anime. Ooh, this one! This one! This is really fucking cool. I got this from... Oh, you're a good cookie, Jack. Thank you for making us laugh. From Asley Avro. And some of you might have seen this online already because I credited them and showed a picture of it. But I got this at the Cardiff show, which is a paper... You can't even... Like, this doesn't even do it justice. This is like a paper 3D kind of thing. So, I don't know if you can see that, but as I turn it, you can see that this is all layered. So there's like a layer of green paper, a layer of white, a layer of like different stuff to give a shadow and a background. So this is all layered paper on top of each other, and it's popping out of the frame to give it a 3D effect, which I think is fucking awesome. And this is another one of those things that when I opened it up backstage, everyone there was like, whoa. And Aaron was like, man, I'm jealous. I wish I had one of those. So thank you so much for this. It's really cool. Again, another thing that has to be hung up or go on a shelf or something somewhere. It's fucking fantastic. You even got like my little tattoo. How cool is that? I love this. Thank you. Oh, it's your boy. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Look at that. That's amazing. Thank you so much. I love the colors in it. I love the green, but then the blue around my face, and then the strikingly blue eyes. It's fucking awesome, man. That's the kind of thing I wish I could do whenever we did anti stuff. I wish there was a way, well, obviously there is, but you have to pay a lot of money for a lot of very professional people to be able to come together to do like makeup and all that kind of stuff, and then have really high quality effects and everything. It would be cool to do a more high budget anti kind of thing to try and get it to look something like this. Well, obviously, me and Robin can try and do it together, but it's a lot of work on his behalf, and then it would take too long, and the two of us are not really well equipped to do it, I think. All the love, Wick from Poland, but like in Denmark. Aw, thank you so much. Yeah, I do remember actually getting this at the Danish show as well. So thank you, Wick. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. This has to go up somewhere too. I love the little glitchy effects all over it. It's fucking awesome. Sorry, I'm staring at it again, but I should be giving you guys a little look. This also works in well with the whole septic art thing that I said we were going to do. There's a lot of art here already. I'm already showcasing art, so thank you. This one's awesome. This one is so simplistic, and I don't know, I love the fact that this is all empty over here and it's just me staring off. It's like a well-framed shot. It's a well-composed shot, put it that way. Oh man, this had a letter with it too. But I think the letter's around, the letter's here. It might be in the other box as well, because I think it fell out of the picture when I held it up at the place, and then it got jumbled with some others, so I don't have a name on this. I have your watermark though. Sorry, I can't read it, but thank you so much for the picture. I really wish I knew your name. Thank you so much. This is really, really cool. I love it. Wait, I look up. Twins. Somebody got me a little Uncharted coin purse, I guess you could say, from Uncharted 4. I don't know what I can put into this, but I definitely want to use it for something. I'll put like, there's even a slot for like a coin up here. I am a man of fortune, and I must seek my fortune. That's what it says around the bottom here. Really cool. It actually feels like really well made too. Thank you. I love video game merch, so thank you. And last but by absolute no means least, because holy shit, somebody gave me this at the Irish show. Somebody gave me an NES Classic Mini, which, for any of you who don't know, I have the SNES Classic Mini. I went to get some with Aaron, when I was on my tour, we arrived in Minneapolis. Me, Adam, who was part of the tour, and Aaron woke up at 6 a.m. to go to Target to get the SNES Classic Minis because they just came out the day we were there. And these had come out before that, but these came out and were extremely limited supply. Nintendo kind of fucked up their stock of it. They didn't make enough of them. They sold out immediately. They were gone, like super, super fast. And then Nintendo came out and said that they weren't making them anymore. So this is an extremely, extremely valuable gift that somebody gave me. And I feel horrible for taking this off somebody, because these are worth like $300 on eBay now. So thank you so absolutely very much. I do not take this for granted. This will be played. I am definitely going to be playing this because it's just so cool. And this is the type, everyone always says that their favorite games when they were a child were like Metroid or Mario or Castlevania and stuff like that. At least people of my age when they were growing up. But I never got to play any of those games. And then the SNES Classic Mini and the NES Classic Mini, this one came out. And it has all the games from back then that I never got to play. So I finally get to play stuff like Punch-Out! And Super Mario Bros. 3 and the original Zelda and some Kirby adventures and everything. And then on the other one I get to play Super Metroid and I get to play Mega Man X and Kirby's Dream Golf and all these games that I'd always wanted to play that I never ever got to play. So I'm super happy that I get to do that. Thank you so much for this. This really means a lot to me. And because this is the type of gift that it is, if you want this back, I will definitely give it back to you. I will definitely do that. I don't want to take this off somebody if this really means a lot to them, because you can't get these anymore. So if you really, really want this back, I absolutely appreciate the gesture and I love it to bits. And I will play the shit out of it. But if you want it back, because I know how valuable this might be to somebody, and I feel horrible for taking it off somebody, if they really do want it, I will definitely give it back. So please try and get in touch with me and let me know. Otherwise, I will play the shit out of this. But thank you so very, very much. The gesture alone means the world to me. Okay, and that does it for this box. As I said, there are other things that I'm not going to go through right now. I just wanted to show off some of the gifts that people gave to me, because some of you are absolutely amazingly talented, and I can't believe I'm so lucky to be able to get these types of things. Not only am I lucky enough that I get to play video games all the time, but I get to tour Europe as a cause of that, and then people come out and give me such amazing gifts every time. I do not take any of this for granted. It means the absolute world to me. So thank you so very much for not only coming to the shows, but giving me such absolutely beautiful gifts that have so much heart and soul and time and effort just gone into them, and I can really tell how much all of this means to people, and I hope you know how much it all means to me as well. So thank you so much for the gifts, but also thank you guys for watching this video. I'll be back again with more stuff like this whenever I get gifts that I get to open. I don't want these gift videos to be a thing where I'm like, look at the cool shit I have. I hope you realize that it's a case of me showcasing how grateful I am for the stuff that you guys give me, that I do receive it, that I do actually get these gifts, and it's not a case of me saying thank you for the gifts and then they're all in a pile somewhere back at the venue. I really do appreciate the gifts that people give me, because it's such a unique thing to be able to do, and I'm so incredibly lucky that I get to do what I do and have so many people look up to it, and it means so much to them. So thank you so very much. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, punch the like button in the face like a boss, and bye bye all around. But thank you guys, now we'll see all you dudes. Okay, you can get off my floor now. Thanks for hanging out. My ass is cold. My name is Jacksepticeye, and welcome back, I guess, to me reacting to some of my older stuff. But this one is a little different. This isn't the same as I've normally done, where I just pick videos myself and go through them and react to them. This is something that was suggested to me when I was going around YouTube last night, and I thought it'd be a fun idea to make a video on it. It's called The Evolution of Jacksepticeye, and it's by Berries and Cubes. And I think think what they've done is the evolution of Jacksepticeye by looking back to Jack's intro and subscriber milestones from November 2013 to September 2016. So they've gone back over all my old videos, I think, and shown the progression of the channel. Because what I've done before is just pick select videos that I thought were fun or more, I don't know, flair, I guess. Let's just start.
Okay, so...
Ooh, nice.
Hey guys, Jacksepticeye here, and hey guys, what is going on? Hey guys and gals, hey, what's up?
There it is.
I am Jacksepticeye. Hey.
The hey intro stayed for a while. That's what I was actually going to make the thing. And then it turned into hello all you beautiful people later on. Because I didn't know what to do. And I was like, every YouTuber has an intro. I need an intro. I need something catchy. I need something that's mine. I need something that no one else has ever done before. I put way too much pressure on myself to get an intro. And then it naturally just turned into what it is now. But back then, it was all over the place.
Hey, what is shaking, boys and girls?
What is shaking?
I am Jacksepticeye. Hey, what is going on, everybody? I am Jacksepticeye. Hey, what is going on?
Dark Souls!
Okay, what is up?
I had a series of Dark Souls going ages and ages ago. I think I had two. This was just a regular Dark Souls Let's Play, because I love Dark Souls so much, and when it came out, it blew me away. I was like, I have to record a series on this. And then I went back later and I did how to get the best magic build, Dark Souls series, which didn't take off, and people weren't really watching it, so I stopped it. But God, I remember recording these, and I remember... I went to Korea, I think, in the middle of recording these, and I had some of them prepped. It was the first time I had ever had to prep for a trip, and I had to do videos in advance. See, even back then, 2013, 2012, Mother Jesus.
We are back in Dark Souls. We're back in Dark Souls. Hey, what is going on? So after deciding against Light Town, I have also decided against the Catacombs. Hey, what is going on? My name...
Can you notice the change? I got a blue Yeti mic at that stage. Oh, your boy Jack's moving up in the world at this point. Oh, God. And I remember this. I was playing, with the anti-air in Battlefield 3, and I was destroying ass for, rounds before that, and then I got in to record a video of it, and I was terrible.
My name is Jacksepticeye. Hey, what is going on?
Far Cry, the game that started it all.
My name is Jacksepticeye.
I forgot to crop out. I forgot to turn off the fraps counter, which now I'd be like, because there's no face in it, so now I'd be like, if I was to re-record this again and I forgot to crop that out, I just stretch it out a small bit so nobody really knows the difference to take out that square. But back then, no, Jack didn't even have skills to be able to do that. No wherewithal, no foreshadowing, no forethought, no foreshadowing.
Hey, what is going on? I am Jacksepticeye. Hey, what is going on? Jacksepticeye here.
Where are we going, dude? Oh, you kind of did a little wobbly there, didn't you?
Hey, guys, what is the crack?
Oh, what is the crack? Oh, I was trying to be Irish. That's the first time I tried to show Irishness through my content. Now, of course, it's top of the morning. It's so overdone and over-exaggerated and everything. Back then,
I'm a fucking dragon.
I was trying to hide the fact that I was Irish. We're not trying to hide it so much.
Yes!
I thought that if I spoke the way I normally spoke back then, that no one would understand what I was saying, because I was Irish and nobody would watch that. And I thought I had to be... There's a hair sticking down. I thought I had to be this guy who spoke clearly and openly, and that people would, recognize, and I had to have some sort of, stage persona, stage voice, or something like that. Some sort of character, or some sort of voice that I was proud of. And back then, I didn't talk the way I normally talked. And my accent was much thicker back then as well. And then when I started talking like this, hey, what is going on? Everything was so slow. Oh, and I did this because I thought it was cool. Again. I did that because I used to do, as they say, compilations and little reviews and everything. The You Don't Know Jack series.
Boys and girls. I'm the Survival Hunter.
Survival Hunter!
Survival Hunter.
That was my favorite series to do at the time, because it was my first original sketch type of thing that I did on my own, and I was proud of it. Nobody else was doing the same kind of thing. It was like a Steve Irwin, Bear Grylls survival thing that I did in Far Cry. And then I adapted it to other games later on, but it never really went much further. There was like one gimmick to it, and people have asked me to bring it back again, but there's not a whole lot left in it to do.
I'm going to show you what it
I'm
takes
so proud of the intro as well.
Some of the most dangerous situations video games have to offer. Hello, everyone. What is going down? What is shaking?
What is
My name
shaking?
is Jacksepticeye. Hello, everyone. Welcome. My name is Jack.
It almost started there. Hello, all you beautiful people out there. My name is Jacksepticeye. So I remember. People keep asking me if I remember that intro. Of course I remember. God, it was so weird.
Jacksepticeye. Hello, all you beautiful people out there.
There it is.
My name is Jacksepticeye. Hello, everyone. All you beautiful people out there. My name is Jacksepticeye. Hello, all you beautiful people out there.
Oh, the first face cam video. What game is that? Is that Amnesia? Did I play it? Well, I know I played Amnesia, but oh man, the old setup. This webcam was like a €5 webcam that I got in Tesco that I didn't know what it was going to be like. Well, we got it years and years before that, and then I was like, okay, everybody else is doing face cam. I kind of want to try face cam stuff because I liked the type of Let's Plays where you could see someone's face. I wasn't copying a trend, even though it looks like that. I just enjoyed that type of content. So I was like, okay, I get a face cam. And at the time, I didn't have a camera good enough. So I just started using this, which you can't fucking see anything. And then, like, I have my Blue Yeti with the pop filter over it, and there's a sock over the Blue Yeti because it used to pop so much. Oh, the memories. I didn't do a full Amnesia Let's Play. I just did a couple of episodes and nobody was watching it, which back then nobody was watching anything I did. I don't know why I didn't just keep going.
Hello, all you.
Oh, the first vlog.
My name is Jacksepticeye.
That was back in the cabins. Good Lord. And all my little DVDs, my little masks that I made in Korea. Oh, God, so long ago. April 30th, 2013. See, this is when I started doing YouTube properly. I was uploading videos back in 2012, but they were kind of nothing, and it was very inconsistent. I was uploading like once a week, twice a week, and then it started to ramp up a small bit. But it was around this time when I started bringing my face into stuff that I started uploading twice a day. So everything kind of changed by then. So that's when I consider the time when I properly started YouTube, and that's when it kind of like kept going. That's where it started to gain speed and traction and momentum, just by simply uploading consistently. Consistency was the biggest thing, and I have like a thing over the window in the back so everything was dark. And this was a vlog talking about the do's and don'ts of horror in video games, and I can't remember what I actually said in it, but I'm sure some of them still pertain to what I feel now. But man, oh, that's a flash from the past. My little foam at the side. The whole wall at the back was all foam as well. But I had some spare leftover parts that I just put in the wall because I wanted to dampen the sound as much as possible. And this was before I started putting the mattresses in the background to dampen out the sound even further, because there was a bigger room in the back that I couldn't close off.
Hello, all beautiful people out there.
Cry of fear.
Jacksepticeye.
Top of the morning. There it is. Laddies. The first video with that iconic intro. There was no high five at the start either. It was just me, top of the morning to you laddies. And I kept mixing it up. I kept saying that Jeff the Killer was the first video that had that intro in it, but it's not. It's Mare, When Lights Die. But I think I recorded Jeff the Killer first, but then uploaded this one first. So in my head, I keep remembering that Jeff the Killer was the first video with it in it. Oh, mother of God. Let's see, you can see the window in the background there. I didn't have anything in the background. And I hated that, because I wanted to block off this, but I couldn't at the time. I had nothing to put up, and then I put up a bed sheet with mattresses behind it so you couldn't see anything. Ooh, movie magic. Jeez, did I, like, record it in a wrong aspect ratio and everything? My jeez, there was no high five back then, and I made up the intro. I've said all this stuff before, but it's good to reiterate. I made up the intro because I was like, okay, people didn't think I was Irish because of the way I was talking, and who could blame them because my accent, and I was putting on kind of a voice, and I wasn't settling into who I was at the time. But I was like, okay, how can I prove that I'm Irish? What's the most stereotypically Irish thing I could say? And then I remembered the episode of Friends where Monica says, top of the morning to you laddies. So I even, like, overdid the accent and everything.
My name is Jacksepticeye. Top of the morning to you laddies. My name is Jacksepticeye.
Okay, so welcome back, laddies.
Top of the laddies.
Oh, Jesus, the fucking... I was comparing the mics because I got this. The Rode Podcaster. I wanted to get a better mic, and I was trying to figure out which mics were good. And then I got the Rode Podcaster, and I was trying to convince myself that it was better. So I did a comparison of the two. And I was like, I loved looking up videos about people comparing tech, because I was trying to get my setup better. So I tried to do one of those videos myself. And I thought that this sounded better at the time because I bought it new. So I wanted to convince myself that it was better, but it wasn't. I don't like that mic at all.
My name is Jacksepticeye. Top of the morning to you, laddies. My name is Jacksepticeye.
Oh, the sheet is there now.
Just hit
Look at that.
1,000 subscribers.
A whole 1,000 subscribers. That was a big deal to me. You can't see it in my face because I was still a bit awkward on camera. But that, at the time, was a really big deal to me.
Top of the morning to you, laddies. My name is Jacksepticeye, and welcome back to Mad Father.
I loved playing that game. That came out again, didn't it? Mad Father? It was, and I said Mad Father instead of Mad Father, the way I'd normally say it.
Top of the morning to you, laddies. My name is Jacksepticeye, and welcome back to Little Inferno.
Little Inferno! Oh, God. I loved that series, because that was the first series that I ever did that was me. Well, it's still kind of awkward, and there's still some parts where I speak a bit differently and everything. But that was the first series that I did start to finish, the entire thing, because I did Cry of Fear, but I wasn't happy with that series because it turned out really awkward, and I couldn't finish the game properly myself, so I had to get help. And then Little Inferno was a game that I played that I feel like I settled more into myself at that point, and I felt like myself. I felt like Jack.
Oh, it's a new day. Time to check on the old YouTube channel. Huh? 1,500!
Oh, I was so fucking proud of that video too. I was like, oh, I set up the camera properly to make it seem like I woke up in bed and I was wearing the hoodie and the hat and everything to make it seem like that I just slept that way all the time. And then I like ADR'd all the lines. I went back and dubbed over them. Oh, it's so cringy. But cringy is good. It's good to go back and watch these things because it shows how much I've changed. And even now, between August 2013 and December 2012, I'm choking on my own saliva. You can tell how much I've changed already. And this, from August to August again, you're going to see a huge change.
Top of the morning to you, laddies. My name is Jacksepticeye.
Wow, 2,000!
Top of the morning to you, laddies. My name is Jacksepticeye.
This is the video. These are the videos I started to do the high five. But that fucking wow, 2,000! It's like I love nature so much. Help birds, which will probably end up being in here as well. But this is the video that showed up in the PewDiePie shout out.
Guy, top of the morning to you, laddies. My name is Jacksepticeye. Top of the morning.
There it is. That's the first time I ever used the sound effect. September 2013. I think this is the PewDiePie shout out winner.
Dear laddies, my name is Jacksepticeye, and I just got mentioned in a PewDiePie video. Top of the morning to you, laddies. My name is Jacksepticeye.
Hey Vegeta, how many subscribers do I have now?
Over 9,000. Okay, forgive me, okay? I know how cringy that is, and how cliche it is. But back then, it wasn't. Because back then, that was when Vine had started to come to fruition a lot. Like, a lot of people were posting Vines. And it was like the hip new thing to do. So I started posting Vines to YouTube. There's some Vines that I uploaded myself, like shaving my beard and then had ketchup all over my face and shit like that. And it like, now it's so dumb looking. But back then, it seemed fine. It seemed like well within the realm of normality. And I used to upload them to YouTube and consider that an upload for the day. But back then I was uploading like 4 to 5 videos a day. 50,000! Holy balls! Is what I said right after that. But good lord, this is such a blast from the past. It's not even that long ago. It's only November 2013. But Jesus.
Top of the morning to you, laddies. My name is Jacksepticeye, and welcome back to Happy Wheels!
Rip Happy Wheels. Happy Wheels is gone now, but Jesus, that was like the prime of Happy Wheels. That's when it all started. That wasn't the first video of Happy Wheels because I said welcome back to Happy Wheels. Oh, and fun fact, the first episode of Happy Wheels, I mentioned this as well before, I had to redo all the sound effects myself. because when I did the episode, the sound didn't record. So I had to go back in and record miscellaneous sounds in Happy Wheels and take sounds from the internet and everything and put them all into the episode. So very few things actually have a proper sound in that episode. The reading your comments. That started off... It is coming back, by the way. I am doing reading comments. I actually plan on recording it today. I don't know if I should say that because I don't know when this video is going up. This could go up after that or whatever. But the first reading your comments episodes, I didn't have the... no. It was just me doing a normal intro. 20,000 subscribers. Mother of God, 20,000 was back in November 2013. Like November this year, it'll be 4 years since 20k subs. And the channel's at 15 million now. Like, this is the type of stuff that I try to remind myself of, is these types of videos, and this type of content, and this location, and everything. Because that, like, life was so different back then.
And now,
there it is.
YouTube comments
the first
with Jacksepticeye.
Intro. Top of the morning to you laddies. My name is Jacksepticeye. 30,000 subscribers! And that's when things started to kick up, because it was November to December when I gained 10k subs. And that to me was... It was like 30 to 60k at the start of January 2014. And then by the end of the year, it was 3 million. So 2014 was the year that everything just went... And that freaked me the fuck out, but it also made me super excited, and I was so passionate and driven. Hey, what?
Recently, we just hit 40,000 subscribers.
Oh yeah, I did a skit for that. That wasn't me doing a fake voice because I wanted to talk like that. That was me putting on a voice on purpose because it was like, hello, and welcome to Jacksepticeye. We just hit 40,000 subscribers. It was so fucking bad. Top of the morning to you laddies. My name is Jacksepticeye and we just hit 100,000 subscribers. Jesus, March 3rd, 2014, 100k subs. Oh my god. That's... Yeah. So 3 years on from that and the channel hit 15 million. Seriously, that's insane. Top of the morning to you laddies. My name is... the facial hair started to come in then as well. Because I always wanted to grow facial hair, but I never could. And of course, the time I tried to do it had to be when the world was watching. When more people in my entire life had ever watched me try to grow facial hair, I decided to go full force at it. Guess what? I am moving! Top of the morning to you laddies. My name is Jacksepticeye. May 2014. Fucking Killian. May 2014 was when I moved. And now it's coming up to May 2017. So 3 years later. And I'm getting ready to move again, which is just crazy. And I think it's good. At the time, because now it's like, oh, Jack, don't move. I'm so used to, like, the background that's here. I'm so used to you being in this setup and everything. But back then, people freaked out when I moved the first time. People were so upset that I was losing the log cabin behind me. And that it was, like, such a little intimate spot. And people hated this. Because it was like such a big room and everything, and sorry to leave your face on screen like that, Killian. People freaked out back then that I was moving. So it should show you like the cycle that people freak out when there's any sort of change anyway. And that really bothered me back then because I was really worried that everyone would just leave the channel because I moved house, even though it was the greatest thing I think I ever could have done for my YouTube career was moving, because not only was it just a whole new chapter in my life, and I got to move out of my parents, and I got to go do my own thing, but I got better internet, which let me be able to collab with all the other YouTubers, and because back then I couldn't. I collabed with Mark back at the log cabin, and my internet was so bad that I couldn't even send him the facecam file for him to be able to upload it, and like, I don't know, that's so crazy. And just to point out how much people freaked out back then. So I put up a curtain behind me so you couldn't see the background anymore because I wanted to somehow retain what it was back at the cabins. Which to me now, that seems ridiculous. I should have just been like, you know what? I moved. People will get over it. Because that's kind of what I'm like now. That, yes, I'm moving. Yes, it's going to be a change. Yes, it's going to be different. But different isn't bad. Different can be great. And I think that moving again is badly needed for myself because I'm getting so... I don't know. I'm getting so creatively suffocated with where I live now, and I'm so bored of it, and I'm so tired of like the same walls every day and everything. I want a change. So it's going to be good. This is a thing for Turbo Dismount. We thought it'd be funny. We were getting ready to record Turbo Dismount, and I wanted to put Killian into a video and have fun with me because he was fascinated by the YouTube stuff. And then we ended up recording Turbo Dismount, and it was his idea to be like, hey, why don't we just do like a different intro? It'd be funny if I did your intro. And I was like, that's not a bad idea. And I actually had to go pee at the time, so.
Top of the morning to you, laddies. My name is Jacksepticeye.
He nailed it.
We hit 900,000 subscribers.
Yeah, 900k at August 11th.
Top of the morning to you, laddies. My name is Jacksepticeye.
And then August 20th was 1 million. That's crazy. Thank you guys, seriously. I haven't said it yet, but I am very grateful for everything that's happened. I don't want this to be a video where it's just me looking at myself and being like, yeah, I did that. Like, I'm very much aware that all of you did this for me and helped the channel get to where it is, and like all of these milestones are celebrating all of you on the channel. It's celebrating both of us, like the channel and me and you guys and everything we just do together. So, I'm so fucking proud. So proud of everything that's happened. And it was after this then that stuff really started to, like at the start of this year, stuff was rocketing along very fast. But after this was when it was like 1 million every 2 months. And that freaked me out because that's a lot of pressure. It was a thing when it happened, I was like, holy crap. And I was like, even at this point, even now, there's part of me that's still paranoid that if I do something wrong, everyone's just going to leave. And that because I don't put myself on such a pedestal, because I don't put myself up as some sort of like huge figure or anything like that, and I don't think that I'm amazing. I don't think that I'm super special. I don't think that I'm like 1 in a million that just had so much talent that I made this happen. I got very lucky with YouTube. I had a certain amount of charisma and a certain amount of energy and the accent and everything. It helped along, but I got very, very lucky with the things that happened on YouTube. And because of that, I think it's kept me sort of grounded in a lot of ways. And I never said to myself, like, yeah, you did this all on your own, dude. You're amazing. You're fantastic. And that also stopped me from, like, going way above and beyond. And I don't know. I guess what I'm trying to say is, in a way, it never made me feel like what I had was never going to go away. I always had that feeling that I need to work for this. I need to keep going. I need to keep this consistency, this work ethic, this passion going constantly, because it was that type of work ethic that got me to where I am and got the channel to where it is, and let me help meet all you guys. So I was always paranoid that if I didn't do that the world would just forget about me. I didn't think I was unique enough that people would remember me forever, so I was always paranoid that everyone would leave. And I guess part of me is still kind of paranoid about that. It's a strange feeling.
We did it! We hit 2 million subscribers before the end of the year. Good job, you, and you. Top of the morning, ladies. My name is Jacksepticeye, and welcome back.
This is, yeah, the day when Jack decided to use a green screen. Wow, you've really done all your work, berries and cubes. You really know, like, all the little ins and outs. That's awesome. I tried out a green screen. Because I thought it's a pain in the ass to actually have, like, a proper backdrop up, and the backdrop didn't look very nice. So I was like, okay, I'll get a green screen so I can mess around with the backdrop. And I never liked the green screen effect of having your head down here and having, like, the cutout. I never liked that. I always liked the little box. Because I didn't want to, like, blend into the background of the game. I liked showing that, yes, I'm in a room playing a game kind of thing. I didn't want it to be anything else. So, I don't know, I just like the aesthetic of that. But I tried using a green screen. You can see it here. I hated it because it allowed for more diverse backgrounds. But when I would move and I'm super animated and bounce around all over the place, it used to, like, be very blurry, and I hated that.
Back to Turbo Dismount. Top of the morning, ladies.
So I got rid of it.
3 million subscribers.
That was the day before my birthday. 3 million subs. Jesus. 2015. And then February, 2 years later, it kind of quintupled. Fucking hell. Oh my god. That's actually scary now when you think about it.
Top of the morning, ladies.
So by now,
Top of
I was very much myself. Thank you all so much for making the channel reach 8 million subscribers. January last year was 8 million. Oh, that's so much pressure. Oh, God. Yeah, by now, I'm definitely very much myself. Like, 2015 onwards was when I started to be like the boisterous, regular version of myself. And I wasn't ashamed of it anymore. I was just trying to be who I actually was and not really caring what anybody else thought about it. Because at that point, I was like, you know what? If these amount of people are subscribing to the channel, I must be doing something right. So why? Like, because it was never a fake thing. It was never a thing of trying to like trick people into subscribing to the channel. I was never putting on a version of myself that I thought would, again, trick people. It was more of a case of putting on a different version of myself because I wasn't comfortable with who I was yet. And then, the more and more I did it, the more I kind of settled into who I was, and I was like, you know what, fuck it. Let's just do this. Top of the morning to you, ladies. My name is Jacksepticeye. Papers, please. My name is Jacksepticeye, and I'm back, Bob, playing Rocket League and had to do an intro really quick. Top of the morning to you, ladies. My name is Jacksepticeye. Yeah, I moved away from the backdrop. My name is Jacksepticeye, and welcome back to what should be the final episode of Papers, Please. Top of the morning to you, ladies. My name is Jacksepticeye. I got rid of the backdrop because I was sick of it. Because the idea of the backdrop was to get rid of the room behind me and not have the room be like a distraction. I didn't want people looking in the background and seeing stuff like... Because people used to be like, oh, he didn't make his bed today. It's like, wait, the fuck does that matter? So I put up the backdrop to just be me, the camera, and the game, and you guys. And then I got sick of the backdrop because it got in the way. I had to set it up every time. And then, like, I couldn't push my chair back or anything like that. And it blocked off half the room. And it took up too much space. So I decided, you know what, fuck it. I'm just going to get rid of the backdrop and be myself. Are you saying that you have to wait around for ages inside me, hours at a time? And this is when I got the new camera. Not the one I'm using right now. I decided to use a different one for this because, I don't know, the other one was a pain in the ass to set up for this. But the other camera that I always use now is the same one that I got here, and it's such a nice camera. Because I was always about improving or trying to improve and getting new stuff and making things as good as I possibly could for the people watching. So I got a very good mic, a very good camera. The quality of the content, that was always subjective, but at least I could get the quality up so the people watching were watching like a super clear image that was 60 FPS and you could see everything properly. And if I pointed out something like, I don't know, just trying to make it the best possible experience possible. So there was nothing in the way. There was no like muddy camera. There was nothing blurry. You could actually see stuff moving properly in focus and you could hear everything clearly. Because it was always kind of like an investment to make the channel as best as I possibly could. Top of the morning to you, ladies. My name is Jack. The green chair. And every time I hear that intro now, hello, buddy. What is the All the Way song? Hello and welcome to the Jacksepticeye Power Hour. There it began. We laugh in the face of science to see the magic. I fucking love that video. I love that video so much because I was like, you know what? Let's record some dumb shit. Let's just record some skits and sketches. And I had no idea what to do, so I went out and I bought the first stupid thing I could find, which was the magic kit. It's like, yeah, I could probably make this into something. So I sat down with that, and then I told Robin that... Oh, Robin is on board at this point. Robin came on in May 2016. And then I started to do... Or I just said... And then he knocked it out of the park with the editing on that. And it was funnier than I actually thought it was when I recorded it. I thought a whole bunch of nothing happened. But it was funny almost that nothing happened. That was kind of the joke of the whole thing. So I really like that video. There's more of them! This must be new because I didn't see this one when I was doing that's the end. I think the last one we did was... That was September 2016. Holy God, that was a roller coaster. From start to finish, there's so much in there. By the end, it's like, well, yeah, that's Jack. But like back at the start.
Okay. So...
Like, that's such a change and such a difference. That's kind of crazy. I don't even know what to say about it. Other than, yeah, I'm completely different than what I was back in November 2012. Because of course I am. Of course I was going to change that much in 5 years. Well, close enough to 5 years, 4.5. But thank you for making that, Berries and Cubes. There's some other ones as well. But this is the one that showed up where YouTube was like, hey, you maybe watch this. Which is weird that YouTube's recommending stuff about myself. But I guess it would, because I have to check all my own videos to make sure they're okay when they upload. So YouTube's like, oh, you like watching Jacksepticeye? But seriously, this is so bizarre, and it's good to watch something like this, I think, to remind myself of where everything started. I always try to remember it anyway, and try to stay grounded and remain humble and modest about everything that's happened, because, I don't know, I hate the YouTubers that get big and then think they're hot shit, or think that they own the place, or think that they're better than other people. Because, I don't know, we're all, like, everyone who does YouTube, at least most of the people who I watch, are just regular people who got very, very lucky. And especially me, I got very, very lucky with what I do and the type of stuff that I do, and to have so many people here on the channel, because anybody could have done what I did. Just starting off making videos, putting your energy and your passion into it, and just being yourself. Again, albeit being a different version of yourself, because I didn't want to show off my accent all that much, because I was kind of embarrassed by it, and again, didn't think anyone would watch it. But the type of person I was in the videos was definitely myself. And again, anybody could do that. Anybody can just start off and start recording videos. And I think what got me and got the channel to where it was because I just threw everything I had at it. I had so much passion and so much drive to want to do it every day that I just kept on doing it. And I never once, thought about it being my job. I never once thought about it being a thing that I would do every day, as my main thing. I always just went at it as a hobby and did it because I wanted to do it and put my all into the videos that I was making. It might not show because the videos are very crude and crummy now, but at the time that was the best I could do, and what else could I do? But yeah, it's nice to remind myself of that once in a while, that it started from nothing, and that at some point maybe people will forget about me. Maybe my time on YouTube will come to an end, and maybe very few people will actually remember the name Jacksepticeye, but I can be proud in the fact that I did it my way. I can be proud in the fact that I did it, and did it genuinely, and did it honestly, and I never tried to trick people, and I never tried to bullshit people. I just did it from the heart, and kept playing games, and kept trying to entertain people, and make people smile, and try to make myself happy, make myself proud. And sure, I've made some dumb decisions along the way, and I didn't avail of a lot of the opportunities that came my way, because I got a lot of opportunities last year and the year before, and I keep thinking, oh, have I missed my chance? But I think life is what you make of it. You make your own opportunities, you set new goals, and you try and overcome that, and just keep on progressing and improving. So, I don't know, I'm just happy with the way things are, and I'm very proud, and I'm really glad you're all still here and didn't abandon me, so thank you for that. It really means the world to me. But anyway, this video has gone on long enough, so I'm going to end it here. Thank you guys so much for watching it. If you liked it, punch the like button in the face like a boss. And
hey, face all around.
Whoosh, whoosh. Thank you guys. I will see all you dudes.
Super cool girl, aspiration of friends. Lifestyle ad with Bud Light at the end. Marketing gimmick, hot women, hot men. Giving the rabbits an 8 out of 10. Fresh, smooth, lighthearted gear.
Top of the morning to you, ladies. My name is Jacksepticeye, and welcome back to this idiots.win website. No, I'm not saying that you're idiots. Don't worry. Don't think that at all. You guys are awesome. I'm the idiot for playing this game, apparently. This is the Google autocomplete thing that I did before, and I thought it'd be fun to do another episode of it, because, I don't know, I like these silly little games. So, the first thing we get is, what is Google... Well, the first thing I actually got was something that I had already gotten already. What is Google's top result for would I die if? I would die if someone did this for me. Did what for you? I would die if someone died for me. Not gonna lie, if someone went out there and died for me, I'd die. It's like the teenager thing to do. Oh my god, I died. They said this thing online, and then, oh my god, I died. I'm crying. Oh my god, I'm screaming. It's like, are you really? So I always imagine people who do that. It's like, you tweet something at them and they're like, oh my god, I'm screaming. And then you can just imagine them sitting at home on their phone. They're like, oh my god, I'm screaming. No, not screaming. Fucking autocorrect. I'm screaming, and then they just type out. I'd love to see that. Someone writing, I'm crying, I'm screaming, and they're actually just sitting here, like, tweeting normally, like, deadpan face. Would I die if I didn't sleep? No. Because I never sleep. Sleep is for the weak! And you're not gonna, well, you probably would die. You'd probably die if you didn't sleep. I am fine. I can stay awake forever. Would I die if I get 150 rads? Like in Fallout? I don't know. Would I die if I jumped off a bridge? Depends on how high this bridge is. I mean, are we talking like Golden Gate Bridge, or are we talking like a canal bridge? Like you jump off a canal bridge into like 4 feet of water. So you probably wouldn't die then. Would I die if I saw God? I don't know. Depends on what God looks like. God could be anything. God could be a tiny little dog, for all we know. Maybe that's why it's called God. It's like, no, you fucking idiots, you got it backwards. I'm a dog, not God. Who knows? What do I think would be, would I die if I didn't get sleep? No. Would I die if I saw God? I'm getting closer. Would I die if I jumped off a bridge? I mean, probably, yeah. Depends on how high the bridge is, depends on what you're jumping into. If you're jumping over a bed of spikes, probably. If you're jumping over a bunch of fluffy pillows, your chances are probably higher of living. Is the Queen of England dead? Is the Q train running? I don't even know what that is. Is the Queen Mother still alive? Is the Queen of England stepping down? Is the Queen still sick? Is the Queen of England dead? Yeah, I knew that would be the top one. No, Queen Elizabeth never dies. She just seems to be the same age forever. It's amazing. I want to know what's in her blood. Probably nanomachines. Nanomachines, son. Is everyone racist? Is everyone really equal, PDF? I don't know what's really equal. Is everyone a pronoun? Is everyone really equal? Is everyone gay? Well, we came full circle, didn't we? A lot of these involve either racism or homosexuality. That seems to be the thing that Google's auto results seem to go for all the time. They never change, humanity. Actually, do change, become better. Is everyone racist or is everyone gay? I'm gonna assume it's one of the... Is everyone racist? Ooh, it's neither of them. Is everyone a pronoun? Is everyone really equal? Oh, God. Is everyone a pronoun? Wait, is everyone a pronoun? I don't know. Let's search. I guess it is. Everyone is a pronoun. Because that might be one of those things. Because in my head, I was like, yeah, of course it is. But then the more you think about it, you're like, wait, is it a pronoun? Moving on. Never mind. What can a fuck you? Can a flamingo fly? Can a federal judge be fired? Can a fish drown? Can a former president run for office? And can a felon own a shotgun? Jeez, we just jumped the shark there at the end. We just dived off into the deep end. Can a former president run for office? Can a federal judge be fired? Can a felon own a shotgun? I'm asking. Not for me. I'm not the felon. I just ask. Can he own a shotgun? Probably. Sawn off? I don't know. I think it might be these. Either of these. Or a kind of flamingo fly. I don't think people are going to be searching en masse. Can a felon own a shotgun? Or can a federal judge be fired? Can a former president run for office? Damn it! I've let you down! I've let you all down! Just jump off a bridge like the last one said. Can a flamingo fly? Can a fish drown? I should have just stuck with my instincts. Can a fish drown? If fish drown in air, it just comes up and it's like, You know, that's that way. Fish are more like, because they don't make any sounds. It's not like fish come out of the water and go, ah! I can't breathe! If living is without you, I can't breathe. That's not the actual song. Whatever. Was there emails sent? That's the question. Everyone's asked. Was there ever a $1,000 bill? Was there ever an American Pope? Was there ever a Jewish president? Was there ever a Minecraft 2? And was there ever a Palestinian state? These kind of all fall into the political realm together. I guess the $1,000 bill. And then there's just, was there ever a Minecraft 2? Please tell me that's the top one. Yeah! Never change, internet, never change. Millennials are probably the most annoying generation of human beings ever to exist. And I'm saying that as a millennial. My formative years were in the millennials. In the 2000, I was 10 years old when 2000 hit. So all my teenage years were in the millennia, in the 2000s. So yeah, millennials are trash. Millennials are entitled. Well, it's probably this one then, because it's just. I have voices in my head. They count for me. They understand. They talk to me.
Okay, body alarm.
The core temperature is now stabilized.
The primary control has been activated somewhere nearby. It could be Olivia.
Pardon me.
Authorization. Olivia Prince. Alpha 402.
She is trying to tear open the portal between our world and theirs.
You could not have sent me.
The system won't allow anyone but Olivia to override it now. We will have to shut down the Argentine manually from the surface.
There was one elite guard I couldn't find. Okay guys, that's gonna be it for today. So now we're gonna go off and play Star Wars Battlefront. I'm probably doing an episode on that. So yeah, I'll see you on there. Okay guys, see ya.